So yes, participants, very good morning and welcome back to our ServiceNow admin training sessions. So we'll be starting with our session in a couple of minutes. In the meanwhile, just make sure that I'm totally audible to you guys. So kindly respond if I'm not audible. You can use the chat box. So yes, participants, we are around 38, 39 people in the meeting. So anyone can just go ahead and confirm me that I am audible and my screen is visible to you guys. Yeah, thank you, Praveen Kumar. Thanks for the confirmation. So we'll be starting with our session in a couple of minutes. In the meanwhile, if anyone having any kind of query or any kind of doubt from the previous session or from any other part, they can just go ahead, use the chat box and post your queries there. Very good morning, Venkateshwarlu. So as I can see, we are around just 60 people. So I guess we need to wait more 5 minutes. Okay. So we'll do wait more 5 minutes for other people to join. And after that, we'll do start our session. In the meanwhile, if anyone having any kind of query or any kind of doubt, they can use the chat box to post their queries or doubts. Okay. And make sure whatever the things, whatever the assessment which we do have discussed in our previous sessions, you guys do have completed those assessments. Okay, so as far I remember, I do have given you assessment for the Welcome to ServiceNow module completion, right? So there was a course for you in your Now Learning platform with the name Welcome to ServiceNow, right? So I guess you all must have completed those things. And today we'll be looking into some more other things. Okay, and participants, I request you all to make this session very interactive. Welcome to ServiceNow and micro certification to completed sir. Yeah, that's very good, Venkateshwarlu. I was about to show you how what are these micro certification thing are. No worries if any participants have done with Welcome to ServiceNow and as well as macro certification, it's very good. If not, and they do have completed with Welcome to ServiceNow, just with Welcome to ServiceNow course one, it's fine. I'll let you know about the micro certification, what you need to face and what you need to do for that. And once we are done with that, I'll let you know about other thing as well. Okay, with the on-demand course. Xanadu released sir. Venkateshwarlu, I guess it's released. I need to check it once. I'm not sure, but it was about to release, and I'm not aware of the exact date. But I guess as they were having some kind of platform issues in a couple of weeks, so I guess they do have changed with Xanadu. So they do have released for myself. So, okay, guys, why to think like we are very less participants today? So, in our previous session, I guess there were around 250 people, and today it seems to be like 9,900 people. So, okay, no worries. As I said, we'll do start at 9:35, as we do have waited a lot for other participants as well, but we won't be waiting more and more. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll just go ahead and we'll do start with our session. So yes, good morning participants. Welcome to our ServiceNow admin training sessions. Okay. So before going ahead with our today's session and today's topic, we'll just recall the things which we have learned in our previous session. Okay. So in our previous session, we do have seen couple of things like uh, what is SLA, service level agreement, and what there will be some kind of other things as well we do have seen, right? So we were discussing about the SLA, how it works and how it does. We also have seen something like assignment rules and something like priority rules and so on, right? Priority lookup rules and yeah, and some other rules as well. Now, so as we were discussing about SLA, just let me know how best you do have understood about SLA. What is SLA and why it is used? Does anyone know? Does anyone remember? As we need to implement SLA today in our session, I just want you guys to remember what is SLA. Okay, does anyone remember or not? No, no response. Yeah, Venkatesh, thank you very much. SLA stands for Service Level Agreement, contract between a service provider and a customer. Muguntaraj, very good. It's like a contract between contract or an agreement between the service provider and the customer. But based on what? Based on what? Mukundaraj. So it will says like it states like what are the services, what are the quality and quantity should be get provided by the service provider to the customer or consumer, right? Yeah, very good, Muguntaraj services. So here there will be the SLA stands. SLA is some kind of agreement between the service provider and the consumer, stating that what quality and quantities services to be get provided during uh, the mentioned times or during the particular period of time. Okay, and based on this, we'll be having some kind of rules, SLS, service level agreements, incident SLS, and so on. And why it is related, we do have seen, right? We do have seen there are different types of SLS we do have seen, and how it works we do have seen. So, does anyone remember what are the different types of SLS we do have? What are the different types of SLS, service level agreements we do have? Internal customer level. No, Venkatesh, not really. So it's not like internal or it's not like customer level. So there will be some, we do have discussed about something like resolution and response, right? So there will be like in what time it should get response and in what time it should get resolved. We do have seen, right? Both things, resolution and response. You guys remember that? So Venkateshwaru and other participants, do you guys remember about this resolution and uh, response SLS? Okay, so let me just quickly go to quickly open. Yeah, it's good, Venkateshwaru, if you do remember. So if I just quickly go to this SLS and I'll just open SLA definitions here, and here you can see targets, resolution, response. So if I just go ahead and group by this, I'll be finding only two here. One is resolution and one is response. So one is used when to respond to states in at what particular time, from what in between what time our incident should get response. Okay, should get assigned to one particular user in the ServiceNow platform, or someone takes that responsibility. And another one, resolution. So in that resolution, there will be a time to fix or to resolve the issue. Okay, and we do have seen both of this, response and resolution one. So we do have, I guess, we do have seen with this priority one response with 15 minutes, and there will be resolution priority 1 hour, right? So till now we do have seen that. Let me just ungroup this. Yeah, till now we do have seen this. Now what we'll do, we'll just go ahead and we'll do create one from our end. Okay. For that, first let me check if we do have any of these SLS activated. So I'll just go ahead. I'll just personalize the list. I'll check whatever the SLS are active. I'm just adding an active column here. So here you can see every SLS are in active mode right now. So what we'll do, first we'll do just go ahead with resolution and response one, 1 hour and 15 minutes one. What we'll do, we'll just go over there and we'll just turn it off. Okay, we'll just inactivate. Resolution like scheduling. Venkateshwara, not resolution means not scheduling. What it likes like the time being from when as an incident get assigned to a user, from that time to the time the incident should get resolved. So that time period is will do define it as resolution. Okay. So it can be 1 hour, it can be one day, it can be more than that. So based on the requirement, we can just go ahead and we can just give it like that. Got it, Venkateshwarlu? So here we'll just open it and we'll just inactive it, right? And here, if you can see, there's some kind of condition, starting condition. Active is true and priority is critical. So for this, let's just open our incident form. Yeah. So this is our incident form, and here you can see there are two conditions. One is priority is critical. For this, we can do something like here. We'll just make it as priority is one critical, right? One critical. But what about this active is true? It means the incident is active. It didn't got resolved. Okay. So that it means. So There's this condition we need to remember. Active is true means the incident is not resolved or not get assigned to not what we say not get resolved. Okay, or it is not in hold position, right? So there are two conditions, and if there will be some pause conditions. So I guess you guys remember about this start condition, pause condition, stop condition, and reset condition, right? So we do have discussed about this when when a particular SLA should get started, we can just go ahead and we can add some condition. Based on that condition, this SLA should get started, right? For that particular thing, we do have start conditions. So mentioning the condition on which, based on which a service level agreement should get triggered on, right? And after that, pause condition. So we'll be having states, will be having different states, right? New, in progress, on hold, resolved, close, and so on, right? Close and cancel. So here, if there is one particular available option where the user is selecting, based on that, what we want is like, we want that particular SLA time to get stopped, which means paused. So here what it says, incident state is one of on hold. Okay. So if what we say, let's say this incident has been created, right? And someone is working on this incident. Let's say our Able Tutor is working. Able Tutor is a user, and we do have seen Able Tutor a lot of time, right? So some user, Able Tutor, is working on this incident, and what he wants is like, he wants that information, what remaining information from the customer. Okay. So he's not able to figure out what issues this thing is facing off, this issue, what is related with this. So he's not able to configure, he's not able to figure it out. So what he says is like, I want some more information, I want some more details, can you just provide me that? For that, what he'll do, uh, he'll just request the customer to provide some details regarding its issue, right? But what about the SLA? If we do ask and that customer doesn't respond in a proper time, within a minute or within a day, okay, so then what happened, we do have only resolution of 1 hour here, right? So within 1 hour, is it possible for the customer to provide all the details? Sometimes the customer might be busy, right? So he won't be available. He won't be having his what we say, having his phone or something something like that. So based on that scenario, what we can do is like, we can make this SLA time to be get stopped, to be get paused. Okay. So what we suggest Apple Tutor to do is like, whenever he's do requesting the user, the customer, to provide some additional information, what he needs to do, he needs to change the state to on hold. If he makes in on hold, there will be some one more field get automatically populated or automatically get visible with the name on hold reason. And here he need to mention the reason like awaiting caller, awaiting change, problem or vendor, right? So here what it means. So like he's just what we say, he's just making the state on hold, making the incident process on hold, whole incident process on on hold, saying that I want some information from the caller. Okay. If not, if there is some change or there's some problem with the configuration item, then what he can do, awaiting for this too. Or if it is needed to change the whole complete item from vendor itself, what he do, he'll just select this awaiting vendor. So here what happens is like, he's holding on the incident. Okay, so the incident timer won't get run off. Okay, so okay, for this, what we'll do, we'll just check with once. Okay, so I'll just make it active and I'll just update this. And we do need to remember the conditions here. Okay, so first, what we'll do, we'll just check with the start condition and we'll do create one. Okay, so here I'll just go ahead and priority is one critical. So priority is one critical. caller, let's say system admin. Okay. Test with start, pause, and end condition of SLAs. Okay. I'm just giving a short description so that our incident stands out and we do able to remember that. Now what I'll do, I'll just save it. So once it is saved, you can see here task SLS. One has been created, priority with one resolution, this SLA. Okay. So within 1 hour, this incident should get resolved. And now if you can see, there already 2 seconds elapsed. Okay. Let me refresh. 29 seconds gone. So I'm just waiting it to get somewhat here. And here you can see the state in progress. Okay. So what we'll do, let's say Abel Tutor comes in and Abel Tutor is working on this incident. Now, what he want is like, he's not able to figure out what are the services, what are the items it got reflected with. So he's not able to understand those things. For that, what he'll do, he'll just ask for the additional information from the customer. Okay. So if the customer is not going to give it within 1 hour, then this incident is going to breach out, right? So it's not, it should not happens then. And here you can see there's a start time, there's a stop time. Stop time is empty right now, and the start time you can see the time which we have started with this SLA, right? So what we'll do, we'll just go ahead. Let's say Abel Trader came and he'll just make this state on hold with a reason like awaiting call. Okay, so I want some information or some particular details from the caller. So for that, I am just making this incident on hold state, and he'll just save this incident. Let's say I want the customer to provide some more some more details. Okay, and I'll just save this. Right. So here I want the customer to provide some more details. And here you can see, okay, it's still in progress. Okay. Okay. I do forgot about this. I need to give it to someone, right? I'll just give it to Andrew. I'll save this. Now, let me just change it to something here. And now let me save this. Some details needed. And I'll just take on hold. I'll just save this now. Let me refresh. So it's 3 minutes now, right? 5.58% times elapsed. Okay. So let's just wait for 1 minute here and let's see. Is it going to? Okay, it is going. So this time, so here you can see this business elapsed percentage and business elapsed time should be get paused here. Okay. Based on the pausing condition, on hold is awaiting caller, incident is resolved. Okay. Any one of these conditions. So I guess we do have taken this and or all of these conditions. So here, on hold, awaiting. On hold, awaiting. Right? So based on these conditions, this SLA should get stopped. Timer should get stopped. Okay. So now what we'll do right now, we'll just mark it as resolved for now. And we'll do create one SLA from our end. Okay. Which is similar to this, but not actually this. We'll just change with the time and all, and we'll do apply that. Okay. So for SLS, what we need to do? First, we need to check with the SLA definitions, right? And we'll do create a new one. Uh, Here, let me just give the name as demo SLA. Okay. And here you can see there's a type SLA, OLA, and underpinning contract. So as someone said, inner, like internal and external parts of different types. So these are the internal and external parts you can assume. Okay, so SLA means service level agreement between the customer and the service provider. OLA means it will be internal, organization's internal one. Operation level agreement and underpinning contracts. These two comes falls under the internal purposes. Okay, so the organization will do check with that. So it will be like internal one and this will be like external one. So right now we'll just check with this SLA and the target will be first one to get response first. Okay, so I want one particular user to get assigned to that particular incident in so and so time. Okay, so for that I'll just check with the target as response table incident, and I'll just do not do anything here. I'll just mention the duration. Okay, so for that, what I need to do here, I'll just make it like let's say within 5 minutes. Okay, I want here you can see actual elapsed time 5 minutes. I want some user to get assigned. Okay, assigned with this incident, whatever the incidents I do create, to be get assigned to some user in the platform within 5 minutes. Okay. And if the time elapses, if within 5 minutes, if no one get assigned to that particular incident, then what happens? Venkatesh Lulu, Mutungaraj, if no one get assigned within 5 minutes, then what happens? Time ended. Yeah, time will get ended, Venkatesh Lulu. But apart from that, if we do think in the business way, the business terminology, this SLA get breached, right? So there is an agreement, right, between the customer and between the provider and the consumer, right? Rejected, not rejected actually. So it should be like something breach, right? Or something like cancellation or something like denied, right? So whatever we do have agreed between the consumer and the provider, that services not get matching up, right? So the provider is not providing the services based on the agreement. So what he's doing, he's just breaching the agreement, right? He's not able to do so and so work as per the agreement. So he's not doing anything. He's just breaching the agreement. So once that, yeah, bond break, that's very good, Ashwin. We can say bond break, but if we do take with the terminology, it will suits well. We say breach. Okay, agreement breach. So here what happens is like here this agreement is breaching out. If it breach, then what happens? Then the consumer can charge or can say, yeah. So so the consumer can go ahead and make this provider to pay penalty or some charges, right? So he can do that. So now for that particular thing, what we need to do, we need to mention this time, right? 5 minutes. And SLA definition, right? Schedule source SLA definition. So whatever the things we do have defined here, that definitions, not based on this no schedule or incident field. So if we do select the incident field, what happened? Based on the incident form fields, this SLA should get performed now. So we don't want such kind of things. We'll do check with SLA definition for now. And for the schedule one, let's just check with something like, let's just check with this schedule. So here you can see there's a lot of things, 94 options available here. So what all these are? So here mostly what we'll be doing is like, okay. So let me give you a scenario first. Okay. So today's Wednesday, and I want this assignment, this incident to get assigned to some user within 1 hour. Okay. And it should get resolved within 2 days, which means 48 hours. Okay. So this got assigned to someone, and someone is working on this particular incident. Okay. Let's say this incident. Someone, Andrew, is performing on this incident. If something happens like in between some holiday weekend came, then what happens? Is the time still goes on, or the time get paused? Is the time still goes on? Yes or no? Come on, guys, you don't need to think that much. So if you're working on something on let's say Friday, and next day is Saturday holiday, and this again Sunday. So are you going to work Saturday and Sunday as well? Mahesh says yes. Ashwin says no. Mutungaraj, yes. Okay. No. So it's going to be yes, no, yes, no. Madan, yes. Okay. So how many of you guys feel very convenient to work on weekends like Saturday and Sunday, apart from the whole 5 days? Arunachalam, no ways. Yeah, that's right. So what we do is like, we do work till Monday to Thursday, Monday to Friday, 5 days. Coming to this weekends, Saturday and Sunday, no one works, right? And as per company policies also, there will be some company policies as well, so that the employee will not should not work during these weekends. Okay. So he won't be able to log in, sometimes he won't be able to work with that until and unless there is some dead urgent meetings or dead urgent things, dead priority things to be get done. Until and unless no one does anything during weekends, right? So here, if something is getting some incidents getting generated, okay, some user is generating an incident. Do you think these people will able to go ahead and work on Saturday and Sundays, weekends? No, right? Obviously, there won't be. If their company wish to perform them these things, then they can go ahead and work on that. But apart from that necessary condition, if not, they won't go ahead and they won't work with that. Okay. So for that, we do have here something like schedule, and we do have a couple of options here. So is it visible on the screen? 24 by 7, third Saturday maintenance. 8 to 5 weekends. Yeah. So here what happens is like there will be a different things like 24/7. Here what it will like, it won't count Saturday and Sundays. It will do get sticking off running on the time during Monday to Sunday. Okay, right? And here you can see third Saturday maintenance. It will do run 24/7 for the whole month, but except for the third Saturday. So there will be some maintenance kind of thing for third Saturday, and on third Saturday the SLA time get paused. Okay, and 8 to 5 weekdays, 8 to 5 weekdays, excluding holidays. If there any holiday in between 8 to 5 weekdays, then the time should get paused. Okay, so and there are a lot more options like you can see here. We do have 94 options, 94 records here. We can select. Mostly we'll do select with this four. Okay, mostly we'll do go with 24/7 or third Saturday maintenance or 85 weekends or 85 weekends, excluding holiday. Okay. So right now what we'll do, we'll just check with 8 to 5 weekdays, right? And the time zone, the caller time zone, let it be just like that. And now first we'll do select the start condition. So can just anyone let me know what can be the start condition? If you want, I can just keep this screen with the incident form. Is there all day session having any recording classes? So Arvind Kumar, you'll be get provided with the recording classes as well. Okay, don't get worried about it. Soon you'll be get updated with the recording classes. Okay, so here we can add start conditions as per our wish based on the fields we do have here. Okay, we can go with the category, we can go with the subcategory, we can go with the state, we can go with the impact, sorry, priority here or channel here. So based on whatever the fields we can have here, we can just use those. We can see start condition, choose field here, and you can see all the fields which are available in the incident table. We can see each and everything, each and every field. Not just here, you can also add whatever the fields we do have here, watch list, work notes, and whatever, right? But right now, what we'll do, we'll just go with the category. Okay. So I guess there's no SLA definition stated with the category options. Okay. So I'll just go ahead with this and we'll just check with this category. Okay. So let me just go ahead category and I'm finding the category field here. If category is inquiry or help, then start this SL. Okay. And there should be one more thing. Active is true. Okay. Active is true, right? And when to cancel this? Cancel conditions are met or start conditions are not met. Never. So here what we want, first thing, this should get met and after that this should get cancelled, right? And if you want to add some cancel conditions, you can just go ahead and add the field conditions here. Okay. And let's just go with the pause condition. And here what I want is like, I want if the state is on hold, I want this particular condition, this particular SLA times to get paused. Okay, and and the same thing when to resume when the conditions are not met are met. Okay, pause conditions are not met, which means if state condition is not on hold, then it should get resumed. Okay, and stop condition. So when I want this particular SLA times to get stopped, when the state is resolved or state is closed. Okay. Okay. So the target should be resolution. And why? Because 5 minutes, right? Within 5 minutes, we are not going to assign it and we are not going to solve this incident, right? So first we'll do check with the responsive. Okay. It was previously response or resolution? I guess response, right? So if it is response, then we only require this start condition. And pause condition, if you even if you do keep on that, it will won't work as the conditions will be on new, right? Are you able to understand? So it's just creepy here, but try to understand it. If not, you can just raise your hand and I'll do explain it again. So are you guys able to understand this? Venkateshwarlu, Ashwin, Arvind, are you guys able to understand this? Please explain one more time. Yeah, okay, Mugundaraj, I'll do explaining. So, first of all, what we are doing is like, first we are going with the SLA and we want this incident, whenever this incident is created, that should get assigned to some user in the ServiceNow platform so that we can maintain our SLA quality, right? We got it, sir, but we will do instance at practicalism. Yeah, Arvind, you can also go with the practical. You can also follow the steps which I am doing right now, right? And if you do have your own instance with you, you can just proceed. You can just follow my steps. Okay. So first thing, what we are going to do is like first we are going to create a response SLA so that this particular incident should be get assigned to some user within mentioned time. So time is like 5 minutes duration. Okay, so what we want is like within 5 minutes, this incident should be get this incident should be get assigned to some user. Okay, so for that, what we are doing, we are just naming this demo SLA. Let me clearly mention it like demo response SLA. Okay, type is response, table is incident on which table we are working on. We'll do select that particular table and we'll just do not touch any other fields here and duration time, user specified duration and everything here. And duration here, you can see 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, this should be get assigned to some user. And schedule source, SL definition, and we do have discussed about schedule like 8 to 5 weekdays, 8 to 5 weekdays, excluding holidays, and so on. Right? And here, the start condition, the category is inquiry or help, or active is true. Now let me just clear this stop condition and this thing. Okay. So it should get start, but when it should get stopped. For this response, we won't be having pause condition. Why? Because you can see here, once we do create an incident, it will be in the state of new. When it gets assigned to someone, it will get in progress, right? Which means from state one to state two. we won't be able to hold on any of this state. Okay, either it should be new, either it should be in progress, right? So if it is in progress, that means some user has been assigned to this incident, right? From 0 to 1, we are just mentioning the step from 0 to 1, and there will be no stop point or no what we say, no resume time. Okay, so that's the reason in our response SLA we won't be having pause condition, we can only have stop condition. Okay, or if you clearly want to understand this, let me open one response SLA, which is inbuilt SLA. I'll just go back to SLA definition. Okay, this is resolution. Let me check with response first. Okay, no worries. I'll just check with this SLA definition. I'll just open this and response. Okay, or this one. Let me open this. Start condition, this, no pause condition, stop condition, right? So here you can notice active is true, some field condition and another field condition. Assignment group is not empty, right? So this is the out of the box SLM, right? So in the same way, you can notice here we do not have any pause condition here, and we do have stop condition. State changes from new is not new, right? So the condition starting was once it get activated, once it get created. So once an incident get created, the state will be new, and it should get stopped when the state is not new, which means if it not new, it can be new in progress, right? Right. So that's the reason we don't have any pause condition for the response SLA, right? So here we are working with the response SLA right now. So what we'll do, we'll just make a start condition here. Okay. And we don't write any pause condition, and we'll just go with the stop condition. So stop condition should be similar to that which we have seen. Why? Because in once this incident changes to in progress, then this should get stopped, right? For that, what we'll do, we'll just stick with the state is state is in progress. Okay. And if you want to make a reset conditions, you can also go with the reset condition. But I do prefer not to check with the reset conditions. Why? Because this is just the response SLA. If you want to check with the reset conditions, you can apply the reset conditions on resolution SLA. Okay. So right now what we are doing is like we are just making a response SLA of 5 minutes. I'll just mention it like 05 MIN, which means minutes, or let me just give it like MIN. So it will be understandable, right? Now I'm done. I'll just save this, right? Yeah. Now what I'll do, I'll just go back to my SLA definition, and let me just again go by these targets, not resolution, not response. Under response here, you can see demo response SLA we do have created. Now, if I just go ahead and if I just create a new incident, I'll be getting this. With the condition, category is inquiry or help. So let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead, create a new incident. And I'm just giving something like this. Category is inquiry or help, right? And nothing, I'm just doing nothing here. Short description, test with demo SLA. And I'll just save this. Here you can see business time left 5 minutes, right? And which SLA is acting on this? The one which we do have created, right? So by this, what we can understand is like based on what conditions we do have applied in one particular SLA, that particular SLA will be get assigned or will be get related to this incident, right? Before we do have selected something like priority. Based on priority, this SLA is got defined. Right now, based on category field, based on category conditions, our demo SLA has been assigned with this. And right now you can see it's 5 minutes showing the business time left 5 minutes. Now let me just refresh. If I just scroll down, it's still in progress. Okay. Yeah. Now what we'll do, we'll just assign this particular incident to someone. Let's say Matthew. Okay. And we'll do save this. If I just go down, scroll down, and here you can see stage completed, right? Now, what happened is like once this get completed, a new uh, resolution SLA should get assigned to this, right? The same way we do have created this SLA definition. The same way we do have created this demo response. In the same manner, we'll just go ahead and create demo resolution SLA. Okay. So this is how we'll just go ahead and create a new SLAs for our incidents, right? Are you guys still do have any doubts in here? Participants, any doubts? So there's one more thing I just want you guys to let know. So if we just open any of the previous SLA, let me just open this. So Ashwin, it's just 10:30. We just have begun with our session. It's not been 1 hour. I'll do give break as usual. We'll be having break at 11. Okay, right. So here you can see in our previous SLS, previous incidents, we do have worked with the priority one resolution and response SLS. And here you can see we do have solved this particular thing within time as well. Okay. Now what we'll do, what we'll do, you can see here under related links, we do have something like show SLA timelines, repair SLAs, and so on. What are those? Let's just go ahead and click on this. SLA timelines. So seeing on this, what you can assume here, there's something like incidents, and here you can see there's something like incident number and its update and the remaining record and so on. And here you can see priority one response and resolution SLAs, business elapsed times, and a couple of things here. But what are all these things are? Basically, this is a SLA timeline representation. Okay. So let's say in a real time example, someone do get assigned an incident, right? So from the time the incident got created to the time the incident got assigned to some particular user, what was the time, right? We can have it under here. So right now it's just 2 minutes. That's the reason we are not having any record here. But if there will be something like okay, particularly within 15 minutes this should get assigned. So we do have a record of that particular 15 minutes with different colors. Okay, so we can have a green color, a yellow color, or a red color here. So red color means the SLA got breached. Okay, yellow means okay, in between time more than 80% or more than 75% time, this SLA got response or got resolved. Okay, so based on different colors we can have a different justifications here, right? Green, before 15 minutes. Okay, within 50% of time, let's say 15 minutes. So let me just write it down. So let's say our incident got created at what time? Let's say 10 o'clock. Okay, and this incident got assigned to someone at 10 10 10 o'clock 10 minutes, which means we do have 10 minutes difference here, right? Okay, so do not go on my writing here for now, right? So 10 minutes. So within 10-minute difference, this particular incident got assigned to some user, right? And we can have that particular thing, this here, under this graph. Okay. So let's say it has been incident has been created at this state, and within 10 minutes this got assigned to some particular user. So within this area will be get marked as orange. Why? Because the SLA timing was 15 minutes, right? 15 minutes means we do have consumed 10 minutes, which means more than 75% of time. So if it is more than 75% of time, then we'll be having what we'll be having? We'll be having color orange here. If this got assigned within 1 minute, then total estimated time was 15 minutes, but within 1 minute it got assigned. It only took 1 minute. Then we'll be having this particular graph on green. So let me mark it as green then. Then we'll be having green here. Okay. So this is the way we'll just finalize. We'll just figure it out what user is actively working and how much time he is consuming on one particular incident. So how much time he's going to assign an incident to himself or some other people, or at what is the time being he is utilizing to resolve the one particular incident. Okay, do you guys understand the thing? The same graph will be having here as, but for the resolution part, not with the response part. And if you just scroll down a little bit down, you will be able to see something like incident number and its update. And with the SLA definition conditions, you can see the start condition is this, the stop condition is this, the pause condition is this, and so on. And here you can see what are the different things. So when it gets started, task change values, you can have all the change values here. You can just keep an eye on the one particular incident. So you can see what your caller, what your assigned user be doing in that particular incident. Okay, are we good till here? And we do have something like repair SLS. You are about to repair SLA for one record. Do you want to continue? Let's just go ahead and see. So what are these? So if you face any issues like your SLA is properly not working and you just find it out. So based on that, if you want to make a repairment there, right? For that, you just go ahead and click on this repair SLS and you'll just check with this here. And you won't be able to doing anything here. Everything will be done back end. You will only able to see the logs. So let me just open the log. And here you can see repair log entries. And here are the things which will be affecting, which are affecting. Okay. So if there any issues with this, we'll just go here, you'll just go ahead, open it, and you'll be just solving that. Okay. Are we clear till here? So with this, we are done with the SLA part. If you guys do have any query, do have any issues, or do have any doubts in the SLA, do let me know, or else we'll just go with the another topic. Gausik, we need break at 11. Sure, Gausik, we'll be having break at 11. So are you guys good with this? Are you guys done with this? If you do have any doubts, just let me know. Otherwise, we'll do move ahead. Okay, then it seems no one having any doubt. Okay, I got something like no doubt for Muguntaraj and Arvind Kumar. Okay, that's good. So we'll do just move ahead. Yeah. So before going to any other topic, I just want we do have a peak count of 12, 20 people here. So I just want you guys to know there are some courses which you need to complete before the time being. Okay. So in our previous sessions, like our day one or day two session, I do have explained about the now learning and all the things which someone does miss, then they need to go and check with that extending incidents. So Venkateshwarlu will do check with the extending incidents as well. Yeah. So where I was, yeah. So the assigned courses. So people, it's a kind request and a gentle reminder to everyone. You guys must have get assigned some courses with you. Okay. So if you just log in into your now learning platform and scroll down, you will be having assigned under my learning tab. You'll be having assigned tabs here. Okay. Just go with that and check what are the assigned courses what are the courses have been assigned to you. Okay. So kindly go with that and check it and make sure you do complete with this welcome to ServiceNow one, the one which we have discussed in our previous sessions. Here you can see welcome to ServiceNow. And as per my knowledge, everyone does have completed this thing, I guess. If not, kindly go ahead and do complete this welcome to ServiceNow one. Under this, we do have discussed about some generic part of the ServiceNow platform, how the ServiceNow platform do works, right? In this, we do have seen something like list of forms, tables, and a couple of more things like CMDB, not CMDB, workspaces, UI interfaces, right? Form interface, layouts, and some other kind of things. So make sure you do complete this welcome to service now as soon as possible. And along with this, you will be having some other thing like micro certificate. Micro certification, welcome to service. Here you can see micro certification, welcome to service. So what is this? So this is something like a batch you'll be having once you complete this particular course. You'll be getting a batch, and why what it contains. So whatever the things we do have seen in welcome to service now course, the same thing we'll be having here but in a very practical way. Okay, so let me just open this and let me just give you a quick demo of here. And I guess you guys must be aware of how to request a lab instance and how to do the work in your lab instance and all, right? And how to do it and how to validate that work, right? If not, you can just check with this thing. But I do have explained this clearly, very clearly in our previous sessions. I hope everyone do remember this. If you do remember, give me a thumbs up, guys. Okay, so I'm not receiving anything, any response. It means you guys do not remember. Venkateshwarlu, Mudungaraj, Ashwin, do you guys remember or not? Mudungaraj, no sir. Okay, no worries. Okay, so if you forgot, then no worries. You can follow these steps, whatever I have mentioned here. Or what you can do is like just open your course and click on request lab instance. And you need to work with your things, with your lab hands-on practice in this particular lab instance. Excuse me. Yeah. So whatever the hands-on practice you need to do it in your lab instance, not your personal developer instance. This is our personal developer instance, and this is going to be our lab instance. Okay. Make sure you do the work in your lab instance, and once you're done with your work, you'll be having validate button here. You need to validate your task. Okay. For an example, let me just go ahead and let me just open this. Here you can see there's a request lab instance. You just go ahead and request one, and whatever the task you'll be having here. Okay, so here it's just not a task, it's just a note points. Sorry, just the note points which you need to follow in what you need to do to make you understand what you need to do. Okay, so let me just open this. There will be some task here. So here you need to perform this task, whatever the task it has been mentioned here. And once you're done with this task, what you need to do, you need to validate your task using this. There will be a button here, validate task with the name validate task or task validation something. You need to click on that particular button, and after that you will be able to check with your check with your task which you have completed in your lab instance. Okay. So is everything fine? Then you will be having 100% pass. If not, you will be get failed here. Okay. So do not get panic here. It will be a very easy one you need to do. All you need to follow the instructions. Go to the course. Go to the welcome to service now. Micro certification. Complete your task and validate your task. Okay. And here you can see this. These are the couple of things which we do have discussed in our very first session, like favoriting the filter list. We know how to favorite, creating and commenting on a record. We know how to create an incident or any particular record and how to comment on one particular record. Creating a visual task board from a list. We also have seen how to create a visual task board from the list. And we also have seen how to create a visual task board from the all menu, right? And after that, we do have seen order and item from service catalog. So I guess we do have worked on the service catalog as well. We know how to go to service catalog and how to order some product or some services in the ServiceNow platform itself. We also have seen about reports and dashboard, right? In the welcome to ServiceNow. Assigned courses are not visible, sir. Satya Seelan. Assigned courses are not visible. So just give me a minute, sir. Satya Seelan. Just give me a minute. Yeah. So where were we? About reports and dashboard. We do have seen what are reports and dashboards and how do we create it. We also have seen about knowledge articles, right? So all these things we do have learned in our Welcome to ServiceNow course. Make sure you do have complete the Welcome to ServiceNow course, and once that complete, make sure you do complete the macro certification as well. Okay, is it clear for everyone? If clear, do give me a thumbs up or do give me number 17. Yeah, okay, it's I guess it goods with only two people, Mudunga Raj and Arunachalam. Okay, very well. If you guys got the point, then it's very good. If not, you can ask me again. Okay. For now, just remember what you need to do. You need to complete the Welcome to Service Now, and you also need to complete the micro certification Welcome to Service Now. These two courses at any cost. Okay. If caller once asks service about new service created, is it? If caller once asks service about new service created. So Arvind Kumar, can you just elaborate your query? So I'm not able to understand what you're trying to ask. So this is it about your now learning platform, and there will be one assigned course you need to work with, and I'll do explain you within a minute. Before that, someone asked like assigned courses are not visible. So yeah. So if it is not visible, Satya Seelan, what you need to do first, make sure that you have registered for your this ServiceNow admin course or not. Okay, for this internship or not. If it is, and you are using the registered email ID, the mail ID which you have given for your registration. Okay, for the registered emails ID only, you will be getting this sorry for the inconvenience. I guess I'm audible and my screen is visible to you all now. Yeah. So what I was saying, and yeah, secondly, if you guys were not able to navigate properly for your assigned courses, first just make sure you do have login in your now learning platform. Okay, how to access the course? Yeah, okay, Narsimha, I'm just letting you know. Okay, so First of all, what you need to do, you need to just log in into your now learning platform, and you guys know your login now learning credentials. So just go ahead, log in into your now learning platform with your registered email ID. If you do use some other email ID, like let's say this is my personal email ID, which I do have given for the registration of this course. And after this, I'm just going ahead creating now learning with different email ID, then it won't work. So make sure that you use the same email ID. And for that particular email ID only, you will be having the now learning ID. Yeah, now learning account. And in that account, if you just log in, scroll down, come to my learning here, click on assigned. Okay. You will be finding all the assigned courses which has been assigned to you during this internship. Okay, make sure of that. Okay, you will be finding most of the three courses which will be assigned to you. First, welcome to ServiceNow. Here you can see welcome to ServiceNow. Second, micro certification, welcome to ServiceNow. Third will be ServiceNow Administration Fundamentals on Demand course. Okay, so I'll be just explaining you about that third one right now in a couple of minutes. First, just go with the welcome to ServiceNow. Here you can see welcome to ServiceNow. Just click over this, right? And make sure that you do complete this total assigned codes. Welcome to ServiceNow, right? So we do have discussed all these things, all these topics like virtual agents, this ServiceNow, service catalog, knowledge articles, reporting, tasks, and a couple of more things. Right, so we do have a quick brief discussion on these particular topics. So make sure that you do go ahead, complete this welcome to ServiceNow course, and once it is complete, just go ahead, work with welcome to ServiceNow micro certification. This welcome to micro certification, welcome to ServiceNow, right? And make sure that you do complete this as well. So make sure by the next class, by the next session, you come ahead by completing these two things. Okay. One is micro certification, welcome to ServiceNow, and one is welcome to ServiceNow. Okay. So are you guys good with this? So if you are good, then I'll just go ahead and yeah. Thank you, Mutungaraj. Thanks for the confirmation. So I'll just go ahead with our the third assigned course, which is ServiceNow Administrator Administration Fundamentals on Demand. Okay, you can see if you just go ahead and search for this, you'll be finding it here. Sir, I asked, incident responses are just prepared. We do create new incidents requests, sir. So once, Arvind, once the SLA responses, if you do have any repairs in your SLAs, you just check with that. If you do not find any, you can just go ahead and create a new one. Is it Arvind? Is it your question was? Yeah. So here you can see ServiceNow and Administration Fundamentals on demand course. Just click on it and you'll be having some start button here. Just click on this start button. As I do have completed this course a long time ago, that's the reason I do have review button here, right? So here is the thing. Here is ServiceNow Administration Fundamental On-Demand course, which we need to go ahead and we need to complete. And we will be learning a lot of things from here as well. So till now, whatever the things we do have learned as a platform user. So how best we can use the platform, we just have seen those things, including this SLS and all. Now, what we'll be doing, we'll be just going ahead and we'll be checking with all the configuration parts, like how best the platform can be utilized, how best we can just go ahead and make some configuration in the form, in the list, in the table, and so on. We also see how to go ahead, create an application, create a module, create a table, create subtables, how to assign, how to extend one table, how to add fields from from one tables to another tables and all. Okay, so we'll do check all those things from here. Okay, so if you guys do feel some excitement, do post your responses in the chat box. No excitement. It needs 500 USD to access that course. Hard one. Yeah, Arunachalam. But as you do have register from your college end, you must be have get zero USD dollars to it. So make sure of that. If you are still getting the 500 USD for this course, then you are not using the registered email ID, or you didn't have register for this course. So make sure of this. Kindly contact your POCs, point of contacts, or your what we say TPOs, training placement officers. So the one who is dealing with these courses and all, who is in charge for these courses, just make sure of that. Go to them and just check with that. Okay. One request is the assigned courses are assigned by, or we need to assign ourselves. So Mutumraj, you do not need to get assign it to yourself. You will be get registered from the organization which has been taking a part in it. Okay, make sure of that. Yeah, thank you, Arunachalam. Thanks for the confirmation. Yeah. So participants, I want quick response from you guys. So are you guys able to come to this page, ServiceNow Administration Fundamentals on Demand? Does everyone got this page? Does everyone got assigned with this course, ServiceNow Administration Fundamentals on Demand? Yeah, thank you, Venkateshwarlu. Thank you, Arunachalam. And other people, I want quick responses. So participants, please make sure that you do get assigned with this fund administration fundamentals on demand course. Why? Because from here we are going to work very hard. Will be indulging ourselves into this thing. Can we use register Zoom mail ID? Will possible to assign some. Arvind Kumar, it's not like that. So it will be like whatever the email ID which you have used for the registration of this course, like for this internship, that email ID you need to use. And on that particular email ID, you will be having this all course assigned to you. And if you do feel like your email ID or uh, your account, non-rolling account, didn't get this administration fundamental on demand course with you, assigned to you with zero USD dollar or something like that. Just confirm, just go to your point of contact POCs and have a talk with them. Okay, and make sure that you do get access to these things. Okay, guys. So it's 10:55. Let's have a quick break. So we'll just go to a break, and in the meanwhile, you guys go ahead and try. You guys go ahead and try to get access to this ServiceNow Administration Fundamental on Demand course. Okay, and if you do face any issues, just let me know in the chat box. Okay, we'll be starting with our session at 11:10. So it's 10:55 right now. We'll be starting at 11:10 exactly. So yes, participants, I guess everyone are back from the break. As I can see, there's a lot of questions. Okay, so it's two. So Mutungaraj says it requests to pay. So Mutungaraj, do not pay for anything. So you'll be having something like $0. You'll be just get crossed with the 500 US dollar and you'll be having zero US dollar to be paid. Okay. So make sure of that. If it is not showing like that, first of all, Mutungaraj, are you there? So people, are you back? If back, just kindly give a quick response in the chat box. If you guys are back, do post 108 in the chat box. So yes, hello. Are you guys back? Narsimha, Mutungraj, Arvind. So if you guys are back from the break, do post thumbs up or do post 208 in the chat box. So guys, I need to just go ahead very quickly with these things. I want everyone to be to pay attention on this. If you just skip with this, then you'll be at loss. So am I audible first of all, people? If yes, and why are you guys not responding? Yeah, thank you, Gunasekaran. Thanks for the confirmation. So shall we begin? Yeah. So before going up, let me just start the recording. So yes, participants, before moving ahead, I just want to have a quick clarification. How many of you are able to get this UI, get this page, ServiceNow Administration Fundamental On-Demand page? So kindly please be quick here as we need to go further long. I want your quick responses in the chat box. So no one are getting this kind of UI. So participants, kindly please make this an interactive session. So it will be very beneficial for you and for me as well. So, okay, as I can see, a lot of people are very confused with this on-demand course. I'll just go ahead and I'll just explain you how to get access to this on-demand course. Okay, from the beginning. So, are is everyone attentive here? Is everyone listening to this? Participants, can I have a quick response? Still no. Okay, no worries. I'll just close this tab. Okay. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to have a no learning platform. Okay, as we know, no learning is a place where we go ahead and we'll do practice and learn about the ServiceNow platform, right? So it is their own learning area, we can say. For that, what we need to do, we need to just go ahead and search with nowlearning.servicenow.com, right? As we know, we do have seen this thing earlier as well, how to create a no-learning platform account and so on. I'll just hit enter here. First, let me just log out. So you will be having once going on to this website, going on to this URL, you'll be having some this kind of URL. Okay, so it's still loading. Just give me a minute. Uh, Let me check my internet connectivity first. Yeah, participants. Sorry, I was on a very bad internet connectivity. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to have a non-learning platform, right? We need to have an account on non-learning platform. So for the non-learning platform, we do have this URL non-learning.servicenow.com. Okay. What I'll do, I'll just copy this thing and I'll paste it in the chat box so it will be available for you guys as well. Okay. So let me just paste it down. So if you guys do have an account on this, it's okay. If not, then do create it. Okay. To create, what you need to do, you need to click on this sign up button. You need to mention all these things. Okay, and you need to verify your account with your verification mail. Okay, you will be getting a verification mail on the mail ID which you will be providing here, and make sure you will be giving the only mail ID which you have given for your internship registration. Okay, if you do provide some other mail ID, then what happens? This will do create a new non-learning platform account, but you won't be get assigned with your courses which we are dealing right now. Okay, so make sure of this. You do fill the correct details here. Okay, so once you fill the correct details, you will be able to log in into your non-learning platform with your email ID, with your username and your password. So let me just log in. And once you get logged in into your account, non-learning platform, see here, it's asking for your email and it will be asking for your password. Just click on sign in and it is asking for one time password OTP. So let's just wait. I got the OTP now. I'll just copy this and I'll just paste it here. Now you can see I do have logged in into my non-learning account successfully. So once I do logged in here, where I need to go and find my course, assigned courses, what I'll do, once I do logged in here, I'll just scroll down a bit and under my learning, I'll be finding assigned here. Okay. If I just click on assigned, I'll be finding the list of assigned courses which has been assigned to my non-learning account. Okay. So you'll be finding the three courses here with the name ServiceNow, welcome to ServiceNow, Micro Certification, welcome to ServiceNow, and ServiceNow Administration Fundamental on Demand. So you will be having those three assigned courses here and make sure you do have those things. If not, you need to contact your college box, let them know about this and do rectify these things as soon as possible. As we need to deal this, I need to work with this all the time. Okay. So till now, whatever the things like welcome to ServiceNow and micro certification you do have completed, those are like the free one. There's no need to pay for that. Okay. But coming to this welcome administration fundamental on demand course, you need to pay some amount. But as for this internship, you're not going to pay anything. Make sure of that. You do not go ahead and pay for anything. Okay. So there will be something like if you just go ahead and search with the name ServiceNow Administration Fundamental on Demand. Here you can see you will be having 500 US dollar with the scratch. Okay, so you do not need to pay for that 500 US dollar. Instead of that, what you need to pay is like 0 USD. Make sure of that. And once you do have, you can go with the start button. Okay, until and unless you do not have that zero, you won't able to go ahead. Is it clear for everyone? So if it is clear, just let me know. I'll just go ahead and let you get access to your ebook. Is it clear? Okay, only one response. What about other people? Is it clear for everyone? Dhanush, Narsimha, Mutungaraj. So you guys have asked for this, and I do have explained how to create the non-learning account and how to get access to this service for fundamental on-demand course. Still, if you do have any doubts or any queries, do let me know, or else I'll just go ahead with our other things. Thank you very much, Seelan. Thanks for your response, and Netaji as well. So yeah. So you guys are clear with this? if you guys do not get access to these courses, make sure you do contact your college box and let them know about this thing, that you are not get assigned with your courses. Do follow the instruction which they let you know. Okay. Yeah. So now we do have this course assigned to us. Now, in order to complete this, what we'll do, we directly just don't go ahead and jump into it like this, like we do have done with the previous welcome to ServiceNow and macro certification one. Instead of that, what we need to do is like first we need to get a ebook help. Okay. So here you can see the instance help, the one which we have already discussed, like how to create an lab instance, how to request a lab instance, and what are the different things we can do with the lab instance and all, right? But apart from that, we do have one ebook help you. So first thing, what ebook and why do we need this? First of all, there's some ebook, okay, which will be having in some another account, okay. And why this ebook? Why this ebook for this administration fundamental on demand course? So that we can just go ahead, we can learn a lot about this, and we'll just go with the learning part. We'll do read out all the chapters, all the lessons, and after that we'll do work on that particular thing. Okay. So as we have seen with the welcome to service now and micro certification, we do have some lessons and some tasks, right? But here, if you do go ahead and if you just go ahead and check with this module one, you only have this lesson and lab. Even if you do go with this lesson one, let me open this. Yeah. So even if you do go ahead with this any lessons, you'll be having one video here. Okay. So you'll just go with the video and you need to complete with the task. So that's not quite possible for anyone just go with the video and do the task, right? So for that purpose, what service now people do is done is like they do have provided a ebook, okay, so that you can just go ahead and you can learn the stuff from there and you can implement those in your labs here. Okay, for that they do have specially provide this ebook help here. And what are the things you need to follow? You will be having it here. Or else course not showing. So yeah, Narsima, as I said, for the people who still didn't got assigned with any courses, kindly do get contact with your college box. Okay. Yeah. So how we are going to check with this ebook and how we are going to access with this ebook, right? First, what I'll do, I'll go with my registered email ID, right? And I'll do search with the thing here. It says, right here, important welcome to ServiceNow Inklink account and ebook library. I'll just copy this message. Okay. I'll go to my mail ID. I'll search with the same thing here. You can see I do have find the same. Welcome to your ServiceNow LinkedIn Inkling account and ebook library. I'll just click that mail and here you can see I'll be having the username and password for the same, right? And here is the instruction once I do get logged into this Inklink library. This is the URL. Okay. See here, if I just go ahead and click on this, this is opening knowledge library. Let me just log out for now, right? And I'll just click on this Inkling library now. it is asking for the username and password. So username and password, I'll be having it here. I'll just copy the username and I'll just paste it over here. And the password too. I'll just copy the password and paste it over here. And I'll just click on login. For you guys, you need to paste the username and password the same it is mentioned here. Okay. The reason why I'm not pasting the same password here. Why? Because I do have changed my password. You can see here, once you log in, you can just go ahead and set a new personal password, navigate, and this couple of things you need to do. I have done all these things. That's the reason I'm not able to use the same password which is mentioned in the email. Okay, that's the reason I'm not pasting the same password here. I'll just click on login. So I'm logged in here. Okay, and I'll be having a list of ebooks which I need to go with, right? So here, what you will be having only with the ServiceNow Administration Fundamentals on Demand Washington one. So this is the one you will be having, right? So before going with this ebook, what you need to do, there's one thing they have mentioned. You need to change your password. For that, what you need to do, you need to come to this avatar icon, click on change password, give the current password, right? The current password is this one for you people. This is the current password. Give the current password, click on next, and after that, enter your personal password, which you feel will be secure for you. Give a personal password and do remember it, right? You'll be having the username here, but you won't be having the password again and again. So once this is changed, it is changed. No one other than you, no one except than you will not able to change the password again. That's the reason. Make sure you do have set the proper password for this particular Inkling account. Okay. So once you change it, make sure you do remember it, right? So this is the first thing you need to do once you do get logged into your Inkling account. Once you log in, change your password. And once your password is changed, go to this ServiceNow Administration Fundamentals, Washington one, and open this ebook. You will be having only one for right now, right? So this is how you will be getting access to your ebook. Is it clear for everyone? Narsimulu, Venkateshwarlu, and other participants. Does everyone get access to this administration fundamental ebook? Yeah, thank you, Gunashekaran. Thanks for the confirmation. And make sure everyone does this ebooks. You are having access to this ebook. Okay. If not, then you will be finding very difficult to complete this administration fundamental on demand course. Yeah, thank you everyone. Thanks for your quick responses. So here ebook. Now, if we just check with this ebook, what it is and why do we have. So here you can see on the left side, you'll be having all the titles, all the sections and all the modules which you need to cover. And here you can see we are on the title page. And if you just go with this before we begin, you'll be finding the purpose of uh, why this is, right? See here it says in this your first time experience ServiceNow. If so, there's a course for you, ServiceNow learning for welcome to ServiceNow and enroll it. This is for free course, right? And what are the things you'll be learning on this? Welcome to ServiceNow and all. So before completing this, before going with this thing, right? Before going with on-demand course, what you need to do? You need to go with the welcome to ServiceNow and welcome to ServiceNow micro certification assessment. Okay, but why those? Why? Because you need to get familiar with these topics first, and we do have get familiarity with these things. We do have seen all these things apart from uh, Yeah, apart from this, SLAs and all those things, right? So we do have seen all the couple of things which we need to get a better understanding and all. So we do have done with that. We also have done with the welcome to ServiceNow and welcome to ServiceNow micro certification assessment, right? So how many of you are completed with welcome to ServiceNow and ServiceNow micro certification? Quickly, guys, I need some count. Like out of 200 people, how many of you have completed? Still no one. Still no one completed. If it's so, then it's so bad. Can I get a quick response, participants? How many of you have completed with these two things? With these two things? Are you guys done with this? I haven't yet. Arunachalam, I need on-demand course link. On-demand course link. So there's Gunashekaran, there won't be any course link here. What you need to do is like you need to log in into your now learning platform. So Arvind Kumar, so there won't be any link participants. So guys, there won't be any link for directly zero US dollars registration. What you need to do is like you need to make sure that your email ID, your now learning account got registered with these courses. Okay. For that, kindly do contact your Spox, college Spox. Okay. So they will take your register email ID and they will do the process all the things. Okay. Arvind Kumar and Arunachalam, is it okay with you? Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you, Arunachalam, thanks for your confirmation. And make sure you do have these courses with you guys. Okay. So it will be very difficult to understand without ebook, without this course, and just attending with the session. So these three things goes hands in hands. Okay. So without any of these things, we won't be able to figure it out what are the things we are working on and what are the things we will be talking about. So it will be for your good if you do go ahead and make sure that you guys do have your course assigned to you on your now learning account as soon as possible, and make sure that you do guys have this ebook. Okay. And there's one more twist. There's one more thing what you need to remember is like this ebook cannot be downloaded, cannot be printable, we cannot go ahead and we cannot copy any of these things. Okay. If you do not trust me, let me just show you. I'll just go ahead. I'll try to copy this. Copy. Copy limit reach. Publisher of this book does not allow copy. Right? Which means we are not able to copy any of these things. So make sure you do have your own ebook here. So even if your friend do have this ebook, you guys do not able to share your ebooks, right? As you can see, we do not have any share option, any download option, or any copy option as well. So it is very mandatory for you to have this ebook with you and this course assigned with you. Okay? Is it clear for everyone? Mutungaraj, uh, Satya Sivilan, and other participants. Is it clear for everyone? If it is clear, just let me know. If not, if you do still have any query, just let me know. Okay. So take screenshot. It may possible. Even no, Arvind, it's not possible. You won't able to make a copy of this. So please tell me about the quick enroll of demand course. So Gunashekara, I do have repeated this for multiple times. if you guys do not get register for, do not get assigned with this on-demand courses, kindly do contact with your college folks and do let them know about this assigned course. Okay, and make sure you do have this non-learning account with you. Okay, so kindly make sure of those things. Gunashekar, is there any certificate for completing these courses? Yeah, obviously, Arunachalam, you'll be having one internship certificate once you complete this. Okay, so are you guys done with this? Yeah. So make sure of these things first. And today I'll just give a quick glimpse of this ebook and what are the things we do have learned. Okay, as we are at level 40 now. So I'll just quickly give a glimpse of this ebook. As we have discussed, we are not able to share this book. We are not able to download this ebook. We are not even able to make a copy of this ebook. This is very mandatory for us to have one ebook for one individual person to go with the internship, like to understand with the what are the things going on in the classes, right? This is the first thing. Secondly, once you do have this ebook, you might just go ahead and notice this. Okay, so let me just open this side by side. So this is my Inkling library with this icon, right? With the square one. And this is my non-learning platform here, right? And these are the instructions for the ebook access, right? Now, if you just go ahead, we are done with instance help. We are done with the ebook help. Now let's move with the module one, the modernized work experience, right? And if you just open this, you'll be finding here one video. One video should be get played. Okay. So I do have played it for multiple times. That's the reason I'm not able to get it right now. But you guys must be having some video running over here. Okay. So make sure you do completely watch that video. Okay. So that video will be explaining you about what this modernized work experience does, right? What it is and why we do utilize this in the ServiceNow platform. Okay. To give you a quick what we say, to give you a quick demo or a quick instruction on that, quick explanation on that, what all I can say is like, particularly whatever the things like we do have done in the ServiceNow, welcome to ServiceNow and micro certification part, will be facing the same thing here. Okay, but the only difference is like we need to download this class resource first. Okay, so as we'll be going to use this class resource, a lot thing, sir, in this session and previous session all recording videos how to get some. So Arvind Kumar, soon our support team will be giving you the recording videos. Okay, yeah. So where I was, yeah, we were talking about the download class resources, right? So first thing, why this class resources? As we just have discussed, we are not able to download this ebook and all. And now suddenly these class resources, how we are going to download this, right? Why this class resource and why we are going to use? So basically, this class resource is nothing but all the files, all the Excel sheets, all the PNG pictures or anything which we can just go ahead and use it in our task. Okay, so here you can see lab 1.2 grant and verify access to the application and working with the incidents. And after that, there will be module 2 with the configure an instance. And we do have configure an instance with the banner, right? We do have change the logo. We do have changed the browser title. We do have changed couple of things in the ServiceNow instance, right? So for the same purpose, this ServiceNow platform, this ServiceNow course, administration fundamental on-demand course, do provide some file that we are calling it as class resources. and we are going to use these resources in all our work completion. Okay, so we'll be working with knowledge articles, we'll be working with service catalogs, we'll be doing multiple things here. And for the same thing, what we are going to do is like we are going to utilize this class resources. And it is very important for us to download these class resources. Make sure you do get this ebook, this course, on-demand course, and the ebook and this class resources ASAP, as soon as possible. Okay. So this takes only 10 minutes. But how you're going to download this class resource? First of all, is there any steps mentioned here in this lab 1.1? Is there any steps mentioned here for you to go ahead and download the class resources and all? No, right? So then how you're going to do that? Anything? Can anyone give a thought how you're going to do that? Any idea? Is it possible for you to directly go ahead and have the directly download the resources? No idea, sir. Yes, possible, sir. Yeah, Arvind Kumar, you say it is possible, but how you are going to do that? So for this particular thing, you guys, this ServiceNow people do have provided you with this ebook. Okay. And here, if you can see, you have the same one, module one, ServiceNow, the modernized work experience. And if you do check with the module one, modernized work experience, lab 1.1, download class resources, section one, ServiceNow class resources, right? And lab activities. So just open this section one. You'll be having all the things like what you need to do and what is the main objective of this particular module, right? And there will be some key concepts about the platform, like we do have seen what is ServiceNow and all the things here, right? So if you want to go ahead and read on these things, you can go ahead and read on those. Okay. So for me, I do have gone it for multiple times. I can just close my eyes and go ahead with this and explain you uh, just like that. Okay. But I suggest you guys to go ahead with this, all this concept, all these sessions, all these readings. And after that, you will be having a very good idea on a particular platform, right? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So uh, now, as we were talking about how to download the class resources, here, if you just go ahead and check on this in-class lab activities 1.1, you can see download class resources and where it is. And let me just click on this download course resources. And here you can see there are few steps mentioned here where you just go ahead and download your class resources. And this is gonna take 2 to 5 minutes only, right? For that, particularly what you need to do, you need to request a lab instance first. Okay. Should I go and request a lab instance? I'll just go ahead and request one. Why? Because without having this lab instance, I'm not going to have the class resources, right? So as you can see, I do have requested it and my instance is active now. I'll just open my instance here. So it's still hibernating. You can't wake up. Okay, so please wait. This will might take up to 20 minutes. So I guess it's gonna take a couple of minutes here, but no issues. What you guys can do is like if you are able to have this access over this on-demand course, kindly go ahead, come till this point and give me a thumbs up. So are you guys able to cope up with me? Or still you guys do need some clarification on this? Can I have a quick confirmation, quick response? Yeah, Mutungraj. Yes, sir. Yeah, very good. So right now our instance is just waking up. So in a meanwhile, what we can do is like, let me just tell you about this instance, right? As you know, the our lab instance will be get expired within 14 days of particular time. So make sure you do complete your things within this particular time. If you guys were not able to complete it, it will get expired. But if you want to make an extension, what you guys need to do is like you need to request an expiry extension. What this do is like this will gives you some more extra time to complete your task in this instance. Okay, so make sure of this. You do complete this. Okay, you do create this lab instance and you do start working with your download your resources one. Let me just click on open my instance. Still, it's hibernating. Okay, and if you want to have some more notes on it, what you can do, you just click on this and you'll be having some more additional notes on your lab instance here. Okay, and if you just see over here in the module one, user access and personalization, we do have checked with user access, creating a user in ServiceNow platform, and we also have seen what are performers, what are the different roles, groups, right? We do have seen all those things. And for that also, we do have some lab here. We also have seen how to work with the workspaces, right? In our developer instance, it's taking a lot time here. Here, so here we do have couple of workspaces here, right? And we do have seen service operation workspace, and we'll be seeing asset and CMD workspace as well. Okay. So we have seen how to work with service operation workspaces and others, like going to those workspaces and creating incidents and all the things. We do have seen that, right? And you can see we do have the same thing with this lab, right? Working with the incident. So here we'll be working with different workspaces and creating the incidents, assigning it to some other people, and resolving the incident. Okay. So basically, if we do talk about this thing, we do have completed up to module 1 and module 2, right? And even if I do guess, we do have completed with this thing as well. But we'll do go with configure application for business as well. Okay. So guys, quickly respond to me. How many of you are able to get these resources? How many of you are able to download these class resources? Does everyone get access to these class resources? In our college, we are not assigned courses. Mutungaraj. Yeah. Okay then, Mutungaraj, thanks for the confirmation. And make sure you do contact with your college box as well. As I said earlier, also, you guys need to you guys need to contact with your college box for this. Okay. So well, in that case, what we'll do, I'll just check with the instance again. So guys, make sure that you do have completed with your Welcome to ServiceNow module course and micro certification course. Okay. And by the next week, before coming to this session, make sure you do start your work with this on-demand course. Okay. Now, as you can see, my instance is got waked up and I'm able to log in into my instance right now. What I'll do, I'll just quickly go ahead and download the class resources so it will be easy for you to understand. And if not, what you can do is like you can just follow the steps which have been mentioned here, like how to download and how to do this thing. Okay. Okay, let me refresh. What's the problem with this? Yes, now it is loaded. Let me just wait for a couple of minutes. It's still loading. I guess I am on a very bad internet connectivity. My apologies for this. Okay. Yeah. So here, what we'll be doing is like first we'll just go to our knowledge articles, knowledge base, and from there we'll be finding some ServiceNow administration fundamental on-demand articles, and we'll be just downloading our class resources from there. Okay. For that, I guess everyone know how to go to knowledge articles. If anyone do remember, do let me know the steps where I need to go. Mutungraj, Venkateshwarlu, Arvind. So to access the knowledge articles where we navigate, we'll just navigate to all menu. We'll just search with knowledge, and under self service, we'll just click on this knowledge here. Right. Basically, till now, whatever the things we do have seen under knowledge bases, we'll be having only two. One is service and one is ID. Right. But here we do have six, which means this is particularly designed for the labs, for the on-hand practice, right? So here you can see IT. we do have 36 one, and the service knowledge we do have 0. These two we do have constantly in every PDI, right? But these four, you can see these four are particularly designed or designated for this course, right? And under here, you can see here ServiceNow Administration Fundamentals. And there's only one article. You need to just click on this article and you will be finding a zip file here. Course resources. You can see here all the resources you will be need for this class. The compressed file contains the following: lab materials, logo files, spreadsheets for use during a lab exercises. And it also contains the capstones. Project is designed to test the knowledge you gained it, right? And it also contains the knowledge base service. Sorry, it is under ServiceNow Administration Fundamental Knowledge Base, right? So now you got an idea why do we require these course resources that badly. Now what we need to do, we need to just click on this course resources and this will do gets downloaded. Here you can see this is the zip file, right? Are you able to see this zip file here? So are you guys able to see this? So you guys, what you need to do is like you just need to click on this zip file and this will be get downloaded. Okay, for me it's got expired. Why? Because I already have downloaded this thing, right? Here you can see last modified on this particular date, right? So that's the reason you need to check with your personal accounts, right? So that's the reason what I suggest you guys to do. Go ahead with your personal things, right? You are not able to just go ahead and share it with your friends and all. So kindly make sure of this. Do download these class resources. And once if you do download this, you will be getting a zip file. You need to compress this zip file as well. Okay, let me just give another try. It's still expired for me. So I won't be able to download it for multiple times. Okay. So make sure you guys do download this zip file. As our very first task is to download this class resources, right? And we are done with this. Are you guys clear with this? If you guys are clear with this, just give me a thumbs up or do post 200 in the chat box. Or still you guys are wondering with this course. Yeah, okay then. So make sure of this. You do download these class resources, right? And participants do remember it is your assessment or assignment. Think it as it is, whatever you want to, but make sure you do complete your welcome to service now assessment, micro certification welcome to service now assessment, and these two modules, module 1 and module 2. Okay, as we do have completed these two things in our welcome to service now, and I am not going to repeat this again and again. So I'll just giving you the points which are very important, just like this one, download class resources, right? And after that, lab 1.2, 1.3 to 1.5 are just like homework for you. Okay, and do check with the module 2 as well. And there's only one lab in that, and I guess that's also very simple. The configuration part, you guys need to complete that on your own. Okay. As we have done this till this part, we have done in our welcome to service now course, right? So are you guys done with that? Make sure you do complete this kindly. Okay. And before coming to this session, next week, next Wednesday, make sure you do complete till lab 2.1. including those micro certification and welcome to ServiceNow courses. Okay. So we'll go move ahead with our module 3, configure application for business. Okay. If you just go ahead, click on this, you'll be finding some video recorded here. You need to go with those video completely. Okay. And do complete these videos as well. Do not skip videos. If you do skip, it won't mark it like completed. Okay. So if you do complete this one lesson and one lab, after that you do skip this lesson and you do complete lab 2, then it won't mark it as completed. You need to completely watch these videos. Once you're done with these videos, then after only you will be able to go with you'll be able to understand the thing and you will be able to perform the lab. Okay. And for the lab, if you want some help, you can use the ebook and you can find the same lab 1.2. You'll be having all the details of the thing here. What is personas, what persona types, what are user groups, roles, how to assign roles to a particular user, and what is user impersonation, and all the things we do have discussed. And you'll be finding the same things in this ebook as well. Okay. And if you want some help in the labs, you can just click on this labs here and you'll be able to find the help here, right? Like adding a new user, we do have seen where we need to go to create a new user and add a new user in a ServiceNow platform. We also have seen how to mark, how to pin some menu as favorite, right? Do I need to recall those things again? Yes or no? I guess you guys do not need those things to be get recalled again and again. Is it? Is it so? Yeah. Okay, then I guess you guys do not need those things to be get repeat again and again. What I'll suggest you to do the like do recall the things which you have learned in our previous sessions. Okay, and do complete till this part till 2.1 lab 2.1 on this on demand course. Okay, is it clear for everyone or still someone have any doubt in this? So participants, I am waiting for your responses. No doubts. That's very good, Gunashekaran. Yeah. So if you guys do not have any doubts, we'll just move ahead with our what? With our module 3, configure application for businesses. Okay. So basically, what are the things we need to remember in here? What are the things we can do for our businesses here? Here it says like configure application for the businesses. So here, as we do have discussed a lot of time, there is a all menu, there is a favorite menu, there is a history menu. Under all menu, we'll be having all these things are the applications, right? You can see self-service, access analyzer, app engine, benchmark, availability, Dockers, diagram builder. All these are the applications, right? And if you want to create a new application, what you'll be doing for your business? I have one doubt in that learning service now courses are same thing for those download resources. Is it? Yeah, Arvind Kumar, it's going to be the same thing for everyone, but it is not possible for you guys to what we say to directly just go ahead and utilize it from your friend's one. Okay, so you need your separate ebook, you need your assigned course, and you need your what we say your class resources which you are going to utilize. Okay, so you can share this class resources, but you won't able to share your ebook and all. Okay. Is it Arvind Kumar? Is it your doubt? Arvind Kumar, is it your doubt clear? Yeah. So make sure of those things. Okay. So for now, what I'll do, I'll just give you a quick demonstration or yeah, quick explanation over the application one like this. Application for business. I'll just give a quick demonstration here, quick explanation here, what it is, why we do use, and what are other things. What are applications, what are modules, and what are things we are going to do in that. Okay, and we'll do work with those things in our next session. Okay, as I can see, it's a lot. I need all the session recording video. How to get it up? Gunashekaran, just give me a minute here. Yeah. So as it is a very huge pile of work to you to complete right now. So what I want you guys to do is like first quickly go ahead and complete all those things which I have told you. And for now, I'll just give you a quick explanation about the configure applications. Okay, and we'll do check with the configure applications in our next upcoming session. Right. So here it is saying something like for the configure application for businesses. Right. And we do have talked about something like these all are the applications, right? If you do check with the self-service, this under this application, you are having these many of options, and these are nothing but modules. Okay. So now what is an application? What is an module here? Can anyone guess? So basically, if we do talk about any application, application is a place where we'll be finding all the options which is related to our business or our purpose, right? And in here, we'll be having a list of applications, right? Application is the file system. Yeah, very good, Arvind Kumar. We can also say application is like a filing system where we can store all the yeah where we can store all the necessary data or all the necessary things which we will be able to access whenever we want, wherever we want. Is it? Isn't it, Arvind Kumar? Yeah. So this is what something an application is, right? And here, if you just check with the application self-service, you'll be finding some modules, right? And what will be these modules are? Modules is the function. Arvind Kumar, very good. I guess you have started working with your ebook and thesis. That's a very good thing. And yeah, it's obviously right. Modules are some kind of functions, right? So here you can see business applications. What are the applications we can have? Dashboards, service catalog, employee center, knowledge, visual dashboard, incidents. These all are the modules stored under one application that is self-service, right? And even if you do check with the service catalog, we do have service catalog again. This separate service catalog. See here, under self-service, we do have service catalog. Separately, we do have service catalog as an application where we'll be going ahead creating one service catalog, ordering some catalog items and so on, right? We'll look into those things. And incidents, let's say we do have worked for a lot of time with the incident, right? Under self-service, we do find incidents. We do find different types of incidents, like what are the recent one, what are the filtered one, what are without filter one, what are assigned to me, what are assigned to my group, my teams, and what are not assigned to me, and those kind of things. We can find it under service desk. So service desk is also an application for different purpose. And we can find that incident module in that particular service desk application. And with the name incident, we do have one application itself where we can go ahead and create one, open list of incident records, where we can see the overview and we can control a lot of things regarding one particular incident table, right? So now, uh, this is for us to understand. We can make one particular table, one particular module to be get available as wherever we want, in where whatever application we want. Okay. So this is how what an application and module is, right? If you just click on this incident under self-service, you'll be finding some different UI, right? You can see caller, system admin, active, true, universal request is empty, and you'll be finding just this many of incidents. The whatever the incidents which we do have created till this time being from our last previous what is it from last our previous session to this session. You can see test with demo SLA, test with start. These are the things which we have created in our previous sessions, right? Assignment rules, assignment rules, test, ATF, test one, right? So these are the things, these are the incidents which we do have created. And using self-service incidents, we can see only the one which we do have created. And here you can see view self-service. If you do change the view with your default, you'll be having the default one, right? We do have discussed about this as well. Now let's just get back. Click on the incidents under service days and check with the differences. Now you can see we do have different filter here. Active is equals to 2. We'll be having all the incidents whose are active and who are the records in the incident table itself, right? So it doesn't matter who created it, who is the caller, to whom it get assigned to. It's none of our matter. Only matter is like, is it true or not? Is it active or not? Right? And if you do go ahead and check with under incident and click on open, you'll be having different filter view. None filter will be having all the records of the particular incident table. And here you can see the view is default. Whereas the view for service desk was different, right? And self-service was different, right? So which means we can control for one particular application what kind of data to be get shared, right? From here, if you do go ahead under under this self-service and we'll just remove this breadcrumb. So this is called breadcrumb, right? We do have discussed about this breadcrumb, what it does. We do have seen, right? We do if we do remove these all these things, we can see all the data here. But still, by default, what happens is like whatever the default setting we do have configured for the application, that will be get reflected again and again. If I just click on the self-service incident again, it will do get me back to that filtered again, right? So this is how we'll just go ahead. We'll just check with the application and the modules. Okay. So now how we are going to create these tables, these applications, these modules, and so on, right? Till time, what we have discussed is like we have a table, and what are the configuration things we can do in the one particular table. Now it's time to understand how to create that particular table and how to add that particular table to this particular application and module. Okay. So for that, first, let's check how to create a table, right? I'll just go with this ServiceNow again. I'll check with the all menu. I'll tab with table. And we do remember in ServiceNow, everything is a record inside a table, right? So if we do have multiple tables like incident, problem change request, catalog items, problem items, and so on. All these are the records of one particular table, right? those are the tables, but there are also a record for one particular table, and that table name is nothing but table. You can see here, I do have search with the name tables. If I just scroll down under system definitions, I'll be having tables here. And what it does, if I just hover over these tables, what it says, create and manage tables, right? If you just click on these tables, you'll be finding the incident table as a record here, right? This is the list view, and here is the tables records we'll be finding, right? The same view we'll be having for the incident as well. But now, if I just go ahead and search with the record, search for the record with the name incident, I'll be finding one record with the name incident here with all the details, like what it is label name, what its name, what table it do extends to, is it extensible or not, and so on. Everything we can just go ahead and we can check with that. Instance couldn't open for me. So Mohan Raj, what is the issue you're facing? Like, just give me a couple of minutes. I'll just explain this, and after that we'll be having Q&A. Okay? Yeah, yeah, Mohan Raj, thank you. So what I was saying, yeah. So this is one particular record. If I just select this and I'll be performing actions on selected row, I can just go ahead and choose this to move to application. I can move it to some application as well, right. So here till date, what we have discussed is like incident is a table where we are going to create incident records. Now what we are talking is like table is a place, table is a table where every table is a record in the table. Okay, so it's some it seems to be very silly. It sounds silly, but it is okay. Now you can see this table name is table, and here you can see this is the table backend name, right? sysdb object, right? Why this sysdb object? Database object, and here objects are nothing but the tables. Okay, one particular table. If I want to store student name details, everything, I need to create one student table, right? That table do get stored as a record in this particular table name, sysdb object. This table, this is the field, this is the label name, and this is the field name. Okay, so this is how our ServiceNow do works. Everything in the ServiceNow is a record, and it will do get saved, stored as a record in one particular table, even if it is a table itself. Okay. Now, this is about table, and we'll do check how to create a table. Here, let me just take it out. And here you can see there is a new button popping up here, right? I'll just click on new here. I'll be able to create a new one. Let me say this as demo table. Okay. This is the label name. If I just click on here, it will be a name. Okay. What this name will be? So this will be the backend name. And during our some configuration or some customization thing, like uh, under programming thing, under coding or under scripting, or under some kind of access control things. So we'll do check all those things. But for some kind of things, some kind of configuration, we'll do use this name, not this name. Okay. We can have this as duplicate, but not this as duplicate. Okay. So let me give you an example. So let's say in your class there are two students with same name, but those two students will not be having same roll number, same Aadhaar card number, right? So those will be unique name. Okay. So these are nothing but the attributes of this particular table record, right? One is label, one is field name, right? And using this, system will uniquely identifies the record. Using this is the user friendly name. This is the system friendly name. So system will be utilizing this, and sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah. So I guess my screen is visible to all, right? And on the right side, you can see create module, mobile module, add module to some menu, new menu name, and so on, right? So if I just go ahead and click on save on this particular record, then what happens is like this particular record to get saved in this table object, right? sysdb object table, and as a record, okay? And this also do gets created with some application and menu module. If I do not want to create an module here, I'll just skip this for now, right? I do not want to create an module here. I'll just skip it and everything will be fine. Nothing will be get affected. But for the demo, what I'll do, I'll just go ahead, I'll just save this. Okay, so it's taking time. So okay, I guess I'm on a bad internet connectivity now. So it's not still not working for me. Okay. So we'll do check it again. We'll do create a new table, and we'll do create again a module and an application for that as well. Okay. So yeah, if you guys do still have do any queries, do let me know. Do post your queries in the chat box. We do have couple of time to wrap up. I'm trying to open my instance. Again, it redirects to ServiceNow homepage. Yeah, yeah, Mohanraj, that's what. If you do go ahead and do click on this, close this, and you'll be finding the same ServiceNow homepage here. It means you do have logged in into your instance, as will do real world projects for the data integrity. So we will do real world projects for the data integrity. So Arvind Kumar, data integrity do comes. Okay, so data integrity, right? So yeah, Arvind Kumar will do some task on them, okay, which will be related to your real time projects. So Mohan Raj, is your doubt clear? Once you click on lab instance, if you are saying with the lab instance one, if you do click on this open my instance, you'll be finding the same page which I have just opened right now. Okay. If you just go ahead and click on open my instance here, you will be get navigated to this page. Okay, some this kind of page. Is it Mohan Raj? Is it the doubt you were asking? Are you guys? No, nothing else. Yeah, Mohan Raj, then what is your what exactly your queries? Do I need to give you some uh, access to speak out? That will be very fine. Mohan Raj S. Yeah, so Mohan Raj, I am giving you access to unmute yourself. Kindly go ahead, unmute yourself. Arvind Kumar, sys means what, sir? System database. Okay. Arvind Kumar, where did you find this sys? So there will be a lot of kinds of bases we'll be having, like instance base instance, and base implementations. I was seeing that URL system database, sys database. Not in okay, so different. So URL might be different. You'll be finding a lot of things here, like sysdb object, right? And there will be a lot of other parameters will be get passed over here. Okay, so do not check all the things which are in the URL. So if it is important, I'll be letting you know. Okay, so my mic is not able to connect. Sir. Okay, no issues, Mohan Raj, but do post your query properly so that I'll be able to understand. So, Arvind, is your doubt clear? Instance couldn't open. Yeah, Mohan Raj, what instance? We are working with two instance now. One is lab instance and one is developer, personal developer instance. Which one you are talking about? Yeah, for the lab instance one, as I have told you earlier, if you just have requested with your lab instance, it will do go for the hibernation. Okay, you need to wake up your lab instance. That's gonna take 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, as you have remember or not, I don't know. But while just going with this explanation, I do have requested and I do have click on open. Immediately clicking on this open my instance button, it didn't got open my instance here. It took a lot of time. You remember? It took at least 15 to 20 minutes to open this UI, right? So that I guess if you are working with the lab instance, then this is the issue you're facing. So you must be having the page saying that your instance is still sleeping or still waking up. So you what you need to do is like you need to just scroll down, click on the wake up button, and after that you will be having a message like this gonna take 15 to 20 minutes, and you need to try again after 15 to 20 minutes. Is it clear, Mohan Raj? Yeah. So any other people having any other doubts or queries? If not, we'll do wrap up our session. And before wrapping up, make sure that you guys do remember about your assessments, right? Not assessments, assignments, which you need to complete, right? Welcome to ServiceNow. Micro certification, welcome to ServiceNow. And this on-demand coursework. So you need to complete up to lab 2.1 by next session. Okay. So make sure you do complete all these things, and we'll be working with the module 3 in our on-demand course from our next session. Is it clear for everyone? If it is, we'll do wrap up our session today. Okay, so it seems no one having any kind of query. So it's good for us. We'll do wrap up for today. Thank you, participants. Thanks for coming to the session. Lab tools, ServiceNow, assignment. Welcome to ServiceNow micro certification on demand. Yeah, Arvind, those are the assignments. But for the on demand one, you need to complete with till lab 2.1. Okay. So kindly do complete lab 2.1. You need to complete the Welcome to ServiceNow course. You need to complete the macro certification course, and you need to complete the on-demand service course, on-demand course till Lab 2.1. Is it clear, Arvind? If it is, we'll do wrap up. Okay then. Thank you, participants.